All right, so here's how we're going to handle this. You're going to have to probably jot some notes down on paper, and then what I will do is just give you points. You can show me that you did your notes, and I'll give you points for actually taking the notes and having something to follow along with. I've got my examples written out on here, so when we come to an example, just pause the video, jot the example in your notes, and then you can restart the video and move on. What we're talking about here is using algebra with perpendicular lines. And so the first thing I need to have you do is, in your notes, I need to have you draw up this example. So pause the video, draw this example, and then restart the video and finish your notes. All right, awesome. You've got that drawn out. So here's what I want you to have written in your notes now is this. If two intersecting lines are perpendicular, then all the angles are 90 degrees. And remember, we know that 90 degrees means complementary. Okay? So when we take a look at your drawing that we have here, if we say that angle CEF, okay, which is CEF is this angle right here, and angle BEF, which is this angle right in here, are complementary. Really, what we're saying is that CEF and angle BEF, they equal 90 degrees. So when we add those two angles together, they're going to equal 90 degrees. Now, you don't necessarily have to redraw your drawing again. You can just continue on with your notes. I didn't have enough space, so I had to redraw mine. Now, the task that they really want us to do is they want us to find the value of y. So we would set this problem up knowing that 6y plus 30, because these two angles together equal 90 degrees. Now we just have an algebra problem that we need to solve. We know that we need to subtract 30 from both sides, which is going to give us 6y equals 60. Divide everything in the problem by 6. The 6's cancel out, and we get y is equal to 10 degrees. Okay, pretty simple. Now, let's take a look, or let's have you draw example number 2. So again, pause the video, draw example number 2, and then we'll take our notes. All right, hopefully you had example number 2 drawn out. Now, what they want you to do is to find the value of x. Again, we need to add some numbers in here, I guess, to make it have more sense. We're going to say that 6x plus 18, and then this one in here is 3x. Okay. Now, again, on your drawing, we don't want to assume anything, so we're going to mark that this here is a 90 degrees. Okay, so now we know we have perpendicular lines We know that perpendicular lines are complementary. So we know that angle ABD plus angle DBC is going to be equal to 90 degrees. So we set up a problem. We would have 6x plus 18 plus 3x equals 90 degrees. So we just need to go ahead and solve this problem here. First thing we're going to do is combine our like terms. So we're going to get 9x plus 18 equals 90. Remember, our like terms would be the 6x and the 3x. That gave us this 9x. I brought the 18 along for the ride. Now we're going to subtract 18 from both sides. So that's going to give us 9x is equal to 72. Divide everything in the problem by 9, and we're going to get x equals 8. Okay? Now, we're going to take this problem one step further, and so what they want us to do on this one is they want us to find the measurement of angle ABD. So on your drawing, you have 6x plus 18 set in here. You have 3x set in here. The question that they want us to answer is, what is the actual measure? How many degrees does angle ABD measure? Well, we know, based on what we figured out just a little bit ago, that x is equal to 8 degrees. So to find the measure of angle ABD, we're going to take this 6x plus 18, and we're going to put this 8 in for the x. So angle ABD is going to be equal to 6 times 8 plus 18. So angle ABD is equal to 48 plus 18. So angle ABD is equal to 66 degrees. Okay? Not too difficult. We just took it one step further. So to find the actual measure, we took what we found in our previous calculations and substituted it in. All right, the last thing I need to have you do is draw up example number 3. As you draw it up, we need to put a 6y in here and a 60 in here. And then after you draw it up, I want you to find the value of y. Okay? So pause the video and find the value of y, and then restart the video and check and see if your work matches mine. Okay, so I'm going to work through mine. You can check your work. You should have written down that 6y plus 60 is equal to 90. You should have subtracted 60 from both sides. Would have had 6y is equal to 30. Divide everything in the problem by 6, and we get y is equal to 5. Okay, so that wraps up our notes for today. The assignment that you guys are going to be working on after you have taken these notes is going to be found on Canvas. You can go to Canvas to find the assignment. It is going to be book 3.2, okay, and you're going to, in there is also some of these notes, so if you need some more help or some clarification on it, you can go look at the book here that I've attached in this. Again, it's on Canvas, book 3.2, and when you open it up and look at it, it's going to look something like this. you guys will need to scroll down. So here's the notes that I was talking about here. They're all right there. And then your assignment, the problems that I want you to work on are going to be, and I'll write these out and then you can copy them down. But I want you to do problems, well, if I could spell, problems 5 through 7, and then I want you to do problem 17 through 25. Now you can just work these out on a sheet of paper, or you can work them on a sheet of paper if you want to. Take a picture of it, send it to me. You can, really what I'd rather have you do is work them out in OneNote, and then save that as a PDF and get that to me would be the best way to do it. But again, the problems that I want you to work on are going to be problems 5, 6, and 7. And then if you scroll down a ways, I want you to do problems 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and 25. If you have any questions, contact me. I will do my level best to help you get through this. Good luck, and let me know if you have questions.